Circa Survivor, week 18. Rob Brink, Russell Clay. We're going to make this happen, Rob.
I mean, I have one core skill at life that is just perseverance and struggle like through pain. So this is right up my core competency.
They can't take away from us that we've put in picks every single week. We've made it. It is week 18. For any of you that sports bet or have been involved with NFL betting, this final week, playoff implications, teams tanking, player incentives. It is an entirely different week than the other 17, but we are going to go pick by pick, get through it, and grind this out here.
Yeah, I think what we should do, Russ, is just quick hitters on each game here, and we'll just roll through. I actually just pulled up the playoff picture as well, and so I've got an idea of what's happening here.
All right, so no Thursday game, but we do have 2 Saturday games that matter. They did do that for us with the schedule. Carolina, Tampa Bay, Tampa -2.5 on at home. I put a 2 here on Carolina. I think this is a pick 'em. It's 2 disastrous teams that cannot get out of their own way. I'll take the plus money on Carolina. This Tampa team, when you watch them, they get penalty after penalty after penalty. Can they win this game? Absolutely. I'd just rather have the plus money here.
It's really funny. I'm looking at the playoff picture, and the Panthers are in the hunt, and the Buccaneers are on the bubble. So I like reading like what's the difference between in the hunt and on the bubble. Basically, what it boils down to is whoever wins this game makes the playoffs. And I would love to see the Carolina Panthers in just as a local guy. I think that would be fun. So I could get behind your. In fact, Russ, it's just you and I on the sheet. So I'm just okay, let's do that, Russ.
And I do have I have 2 Panthers fans in my life. Don't ask me how that happened. They're going to be sick if they lose this. They've been so happy with this team this year if they blow this. But I will say, even if they lose this game, if the Falcons, my favorite thing this week, if the Falcons win and the Buccaneers win, it's a 3-way tie or 3-way loser of the NFC South, and I think the Panthers get in. So just an absolute shit show. All right. Seahawks 49ers plus money at home. I went with 49ers plus money at home with how they're playing. I don't think they should be road dogs like this or home dogs like this with how they're playing, but this Seahawks team is awesome. So it's not a wrong line. Again, I'll just take the plus money. But
they're both in the playoffs already. So I don't understand incentives for either of them to go all out here. And so, would it surprise you McCaffrey sits second half or whatever? Wouldn't surprise me at all. So I'm going to lay off of this one.
Yep. All right. Packers, Vikings. Packers on their 7th string quarterback, I think. Vikings playing much better. 2 rivals, but Packers are in and Vikings are out. Vikings -8.5 at home. They'll probably play this one out pretty hard, but I don't think the Packers give a shit about this.
Yeah, actually, I think Minnesota is probably the side, if I'm being honest. Like the Green Bay has 0 incentives other than getting their team healthy. And Minnesota, they'll play it out to the end. So, I'd probably lean Minnesota here.
Colts, Houston, 10.5 point favorites for Houston, who's already in, but they are fighting technically still live for that AFC South. If the Jags lose to the Titans, but I don't think that's happening. So Colts starting Riley Leonard, their 5th round quarterback. Anything here?
No, NFL.com has them eliminated. So I don't know what that's about, but it says they're eliminated. And so Phillip Rivers is done. He's not even going to play week 18.
Yeah.
What a disappointment. Good on him, though. Amazing.
I think it's a great move to not play that Texans D.
Good call.
He's like, yeah, I'm going back to all my children.
Yeah.
10 minus 10.5 for the Patriots at home. Rob, you're a one here. Yeah, I'm in with you, but
Here's the problem with the game is the Patriots, like there's no reason. And so you're basically just saying, well, they're good enough to beat Miami without giving a shit. Which is why I have a one confidence. So I could see not being on this one though, Russ.
they're technically still live for the 1 seed, but could they get ahead and coast? It's like, yeah. All right. And the crapola game of the week.
Whew.
Raiders plus 5.5 at home against Chris Oladola-Dukin. I have no idea. I do like this Raiders offense without Gino, but
yeah, look, the only thing I'll say about this game is I don't want to side, but I'm happy the Chiefs are eliminated.
Yeah, there you go. That's the analysis there. Bears -3 at home. The one thing I will say, Ben Johnson's former team versus Dan Campbell, I feel like they're going to play this out hard, both sides, but we'll see. Should be a good game. I don't have
the fact of the matter is Detroit's been just bad.
Yeah.
Just been bad. That's why, I mean, that team with all that talent on it, they're just bad. So I'm okay laying the 3 here with Chicago. I didn't do it on my sheet, but I'm totally fine with it. Bears have been playing pretty good ball.
Buffalo -7. This Josh Allen thing has been weird all week against the Jets. Says he's going to play, so they should crush the Jets, but
my thought on this game is Josh Allen will start. I don't know how long he'll play.
Yeah. So I just watched a Jets team that looked like a mid-tier college football team last week, but Buffalo with no Josh Allen, not a great roster.
Chiefs. They're the Chiefs.
Not a great roster. Baltimore. All right, Rob. This is your time to shine. What the hell are we doing with this game? I put a 1 on Pittsburgh here, plus money at home with a banged up Lamar. Can they stop Derrick Henry? That's the question.
Yeah, or can the Steelers do anything but just stop themselves? I mean, you look back on the season, they should have beat Joe Flacco. They couldn't beat Shedeur Sanders. Like, they should have locked this division up any number of times. Yeah. And so I'm just, as a Steelers fan, just ready to be hurt this week. I tweeted, my Buckeyes lost. I'm waiting for the Steelers to loss. I'll just start 2026 with 2 terrible L's. But it's just like you said it best. I don't know how much Lamar plays in because Malik Willis, whatever, dangerous as well. Or not Malik Willis, Snoop, right?
Yeah, Huntley. I mean, it's all the same.
Yeah, but still dangerous. Looked good last week. But Henry's the story, man. And it's like, can Steelers stop them or not?
Yeah. Bengals, Cleveland, just disgusting. Burrow's back though. He looks good. Chase looks healthy. 7.5. Do they cover that though?
Every one of these guys has their Cancun vacation booked and the flight heading out at 7 p.m. So like, do what you want with your money. I just have no desire to do anything here.
Yeah. Giants, Cowboys. Giants plus 3.5. I put a 5 on the Cowboys, which is insane and wrong, but I had to put a 5 somewhere this week. I watched that Giants team last week against the Raiders, and they got their ass kicked by a team that doesn't want to win. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm whatever. Like this, I don't know. I don't know if I'm 5 on the Cowboys, but yeah, they're the side here. They're the side, Russ. I agree with you. It's just I don't know how much I want to do it. Not a 5.
Philly, Washington. I think Jalen Hurts is sitting. Let me
He's out. I saw the news already.
So Hurts is out. Not sure how much Philly is going to care about this one, but the Washington roster is just bottom tier.
Yeah, Philly's second stringers could cover this. That's really what you're talking about. And so actually, I didn't look at the spread since Hurts news was absolutely confirmed, but it probably moved a little bit Washington's way if I had to guess.
Where is it? I don't even see it on here. Yeah, it's still 4.5 from what I'm looking at.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So 4.5. So it actually moved a half point. Just no respect for the Commanders at all.
No, 0.
Atlanta, New Orleans. This is going to be a great game. Two teams that have nothing to play for but pride. But they've both been on a roll in the second half, spoiling stuff. So Saints can do the funniest thing. Falcons can do the funniest thing. You're a 3 here. I'm a 3 here on the Saints. They've been playing awesome.
Yeah, and Chuck won me my fantasy championship last week.
So, did he really?
Won me the fantasy championship last week by wide margin. Actually, he actually put up more points because Lamar was my quarterback. He actually put up more points than Lamar has been averaging all year. So
looked great. I don't know how, but here we are with Tyler Shucks. So there you go. Yeah, that was your start sit last week. So
that was it.
All right. Rams, Cardinals. This Cardinals team is just disgustingly bad. I don't know if the Rams play this out, but sounded like they asked McVay directly after the game if he's going to play it out. He said yes, but
yeah, sure. Why? Like I don't see any incentives to actually do that. And so I don't really want anything to do with the game.
All right. Broncos, Chargers, Herbert sitting 13.5 though. I don't know if you can trust the Broncos to win by 6, never mind 13.5, right?
Well, that's why I want the Chargers, baby. Give me the Chargers plus 13.5 here against this team. That's my 4 play of the week there, Russ.
I like it.
It's a lot of points.
Last one, Tennessee, Jacksonville. You're a 5 here on plus 13 for Titans. I kind of like this. I don't know if Jacksonville's going to play this out. I guess that's the question for the last 2 games, right? Like, I mean, maybe they do, but pull the starters in the second half. Cam Ward, a few touchdowns, and you're in.
I mean, they're first in the South, right? And I don't think
Houston can catch them, but they're not playing for a bye either way. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. This is another one where I'm taking the points, Russ. I will take the Tennessee 13 over Jacksonville, who I don't see. There's really no incentive to like put your foot on the gas here. So like,
yeah. Survivor.
We got our 2 guys still alive in our staff, or not our fantasy guru survivor contest. We got 2 dudes alive. Let me just shout these guys out real quick.
I might try to get them on or see what's up with them. What they've been doing, how they did this, you know?
It's totally insane. So yeah, there's 2 guys left. Hold on. One's name is Mikey Fall, and the other one is Chief Scoden. And these guys have gone 18 full weeks and have not lost a game. 17 full weeks. This is their 18th. So the question is, and I could tell you this probably after the show, Russ, not going to do it on the show. Do these guys end up chopping? we'll see what they have left. I'm not going to give anything away.
Amazing. Anyone getting past week 12 this year is a star. So shout out to them. And yeah, Circa contest for our guru contest lasts all 18 weeks this year. Pretty amazing. So anything else? I know we have our playoff contest that I'm getting pretty excited for with drafters. We have that deal. Elite,
Yeah,
right?
use code Elite. Code Elite, 100% bonus there with drafters. Russ, I actually really, really enjoy the playoff best ball. And I haven't started drafting yet. I might do it this weekend. I actually like drafting before I know who's in the playoffs, because you could get a little bit of an edge there if you happen to like, these teams that are like bubblish. If you happen to pick a few of these guys
and they win a few, they win a game.
It's a huge advantage. So like getting in and drafting before their playoffs are set. Don't go nuts, 3-4 teams, whatever, and just get a little action in before we know.
Yep, love it. All right, guys. Well, there you go. Full season. Appreciate you guys sticking with us, and good luck.